Hey guys, it's Monday morning. I've just had a week off work, so it's my first week back at work, but I thought I'd take you through my week of training. So I'm on a taper at the moment. I've got my first ever marathon next week. So my training looks a little bit different. I'm also have a couple of injuries as well, so obviously. So yeah, I thought I'd just take you through it. I've got a few gym sessions, a few runs planned, probably some cycles, and rock climbing as well. So quite a bit of variation. I also am hoping to try something this week, which I haven't really tried before. So we will see how that goes. But I'm just going to leave for the gym now. It's my first day back at work. So I am hoping this will give me some good endorphins because I just don't want to... I just don't want to go back to work. But yeah, see you in a bit. Not a bad walk to the gym. Guys, I'm just working at the moment, but I completely forgot to update you that I went for a bike ride at lunch. So I did, I think, 6.5 miles. It was really nice, to be honest. It was a nice break from the day. I'm usually a bit scared of cycling, not in the mornings because cars, but it was fine. So on the days where I am not running at the moment, so I'm probably going to do like 2 run days together and then some other form of cardio. So today I did a little cycle. My bike is so bad. It's so bad. It's like a city bike. It's definitely not good for like the roads and stuff here really, and also because I've neglected it, the gears won't change properly and stuff. So I'm hopefully going to be getting a new one soon. I'm just waiting for, I'm doing like the cycle to work scheme, so I'm waiting for my voucher to come through. But yes, I'm basically just trying to keep it easy before my marathon. So it's in let's try and do the maths. What day is it today? It's in 11 days. So because I've got a couple of problems with my legs at the moment, so the physio thinks they're my tib posts. Because I have high arches, he thinks this is obviously probably not correct from my point of view. I'm probably butchering what he's told me, but it's something to do with my foot's collapsing in on itself, so it's putting a lot of stress on that muscle in particular. So I'm basically trying to keep going with the taper and keep my legs ticking over and stuff, because my fitness is fine but my legs and things aren't quite cooperating. So yeah, keep my legs ticking over and just make sure the fitness is still there. I just thought while I'm here as well, because you know, anything to distract me from work. How I'm feeling about my marathon is not, I wouldn't say I'm confident. I'm really looking forward to it. I obviously, because I feel like my build-up's been quite marred in a way. Yeah, because I've not had probably the build-up I would have wanted. So, you know, usually with a marathon block, it's quite like set in terms of like the distances and stuff you do, but mine hasn't been because I haven't been able to, because my injury has been flaring up and things like that. I also stopped working with my coach halfway through, which wasn't ideal, but the relationship just wasn't like really working, and I was paying £100 a month for, I didn't really feel like I was getting what I wanted from it. So I obviously stopped seeing her, which was fine. Like it was a good change because I didn't really feel happy with what was happening anyway, but obviously that threw a little bit of a spanner in the works. And then because my legs are now weak, I haven't been able to get in quite as many miles as I would have wanted to. But the marathon I'm doing looks like a really good atmosphere, and we're travelling up, we're travelling down Dorset? Wiltshire to Dorset, is that down? I don't know. To be honest, we moved last year and I still don't really know where we live. Like obviously I know where we live, but in terms of like where we are in the country, I don't really. So yes, we're going to travel down to Dorset the night before and stay in like a little like bread and breakfast type thing, and I think it's only a 15-minute drive from the race. So then in the morning we'll go, obviously I'll do the marathon, which is the Giant's Head one, which is 27 miles, I think, roughly. And it's really, really hilly, but the cut-off's really generous. You can walk it if you want. So in my head, I'm telling myself I'll give it my best effort, but if I have to walk, then it will like still be fun. And I've kind of like tried to remove the pressure, because on my last one I was really nervous, and I ended up with my stomach being a problem that I couldn't eat anything. So I didn't eat anything for like 15 miles, so I just hated it. So I'm hoping this one will kind of be the redemption of races, but we will see. If I don't enjoy this one, maybe I'll rethink the racing and just train for nothing. But we'll see. I might really enjoy it. I'm hoping I'll really enjoy it. Apparently they have giant ice creams at the end as well, which obviously will help. And there's like barn dance in the evening and things. I'm hoping to film it. Obviously I was going to film my last one and didn't because I got too nervous. But this one, I think because I don't have any time goals, no pressure, like in my head, I think I will, but don't hold me to that. Also, I didn't update you, but the gym earlier was really good. I was in a really good mood. I always find when I walk, it was sunny as well, which obviously infinitely helps. But when I walk and put on a playlist, there's a playlist on Spotify called Songs That Sound Like Breeze Blocks. If you ever want to feel like you're like the main character in a show or something, put on the playlist and walk somewhere. So yeah, I walked and it was really nice. I saw the friendly bin man who I've made friends with now because I see him every morning. And my session was really good as well. I did like a full body one, but my upper body exercises were pretty good. And I actually went up in like the push press, which, you know, with the barbell, which I've pretty much never done. When I was really into the gym a few years ago, I did add a little bit of weight, but I've not been into the gym that much since like before COVID. So hey guys, I've come out for a run today. I'm doing, well, I'm hoping to do about 7 miles. As I mentioned the other day, my injuries have been a bit iffy, so I'm kind of just playing things by ear. I was going to do a road run because that hurts a bit less. But I did the typical trail runner thing. I think they've ploughed this field. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be running on it, but it is a footpath. So I'm gonna go. I did the typical trail runner thing of putting on my road shoes, waiting by the door, thinking about the road, and then changing into my trail shoes. So I'm here. To be honest, if my legs hurt after today, it's kind of my own fault. So keep you posted. This is mostly why I like to do trail runs, is that I can just look at the animals. These guys are usually pretty friendly, but I think they're more interested in their breakfast today. The paths here at the moment are so overgrown because it's been hot. Well, hot. It's been warm, and it's also been raining, so it's just like I wear shorts because I get hot running, and also like my legs are just covered in welts at the moment. To be honest though, I shouldn't complain because when I lived in the city, like I couldn't run in the green at all, so should be grateful. But I wouldn't mind if the council came and did some work, you know. Got waist high stinging nettles on the footpaths. Whilst I navigate this, I might as well just chat to you. I've got I'm pretty tired today actually from the gym yesterday, which is funny because I never really get DOMs anymore. But obviously when you first start you ache for like days and days afterwards. But the more you get into weightlifting, you'll notice that kind of decreases. I did squats yesterday and I always skip them and sub in something else because I hate them. Like, I just hate squats. They're just not comfortable for me. I'm not confident on them really. Like I feel like I know the technique because I used to work with a personal trainer and he taught me. Sorry, I'm vlogging on my phone, so I'm struggling slightly to keep myself in frame. Yeah, he taught me how to squat, so I do kind of like mostly know how to do it, but yeah, I got really sore bum today. And also I did some back stuff, which again this is so muddy. Yeah, the back stuff, DOMS. So it's funny, isn't it, how your body adapts. I used to be so into the gym, I kind of don't really ever anticipate now that it will hurt unless I haven't been for weeks. But there we go. I was thinking actually before I left, I was watching Lucy Heldon, her podcast on YouTube. I always like to watch a bit of YouTube in the morning before I go. And she was talking about being hybrid. I was thinking, am I hybrid? Because I suppose I run, well, God willing, I suppose, my legs. I run like 4 times a week. I lift 3 and I rock climb. Does that count as hybrid? I suppose so. So yeah, if you want me to kind of speak about that, obviously I'm no expert or anything, but I guess like trying to train for well, eventually this year, hopefully an ultra marathon, and also weight train, and I guess technically do another sport on the side in like rock climbing and bouldering. I don't know, because obviously I've kind of focused all of this around running because that's kind of the content I usually watch, but recently I've been watching a bit more like gym stuff again, so yeah, I'd be happy to talk about it and kind of like speak through what I would call like the pros and cons of it. Yeah, let me know. June in the UK. Grey mud. Hey sheep. My friends are here. Hey guys. Hey. Want some good grass? Hey. Want some good grass? Oh, it's a greedy one, that one. Want some? I'm a bit scared of cows, but they're behind the fence, so it's all good. Hello. Bye. Hey guys, it's Friday morning today. I cut out the GoPro today because obviously I tried to film on my phone when I was running earlier in the week and it just was not the vibe. I gotta change the angle to wide as well so you get more than just my big head in the middle. I just come out for a little run today. Again, I've come out on trails, just trying to figure out where I am because I feel like today I just needed to think a little bit. Obviously I've got my race next Saturday, so just over a week. I'll be travelling up there this time next week, well down I think it is. They've shut like bits of the farm around the back for the cows, so, oh speaking of, there they are. So you've got to go different routes to usual. Yeah, obviously I've got my race next week, so I just want to kind of get my head in the game. I'm feeling alright about it, like considering I haven't had the lead up I wanted. Obviously I've had injuries, just seem to plague me. So since I dropped my volume down, it's been a lot better, but obviously a lack of volume is probably not what you really want before your first marathon, just because confidence wise it's not filled me with confidence. My longest run was 21 miles and the race is 27, so you know there's now 6 miles of unknown, but it also 6 miles is a pretty easy distance for me now, so I feel like fingers crossed I'll be okay. Unless anything drastic happens, I'm just going to go out and try and enjoy it. Also as well, another thing I really wanted to think about today whilst I was running, obviously kind of put you into almost like a meditative state, is I had the office on Wednesday, so obviously I didn't exercise because it's, by the time I've commuted and stuff to London, it's just, I'm just dead basically. I already get up at 4:45 in the morning, so I don't want to get up earlier, and by the time I'm back I'm knackered. So I find, I don't know if anyone else finds this, I'm very lucky in that I don't really have to go to the office very often, but when I do, it kills me. I just find it so exhausting. I don't know if it's partly because I find socialising really tiring, and they're very much like social days, but also London is just manic. Obviously coming from where I live at the moment, you can see there's nobody, although I did still find it tiring when I lived in a city, so I think it is just the office effect. But yeah, so I didn't train on Wednesday, and yesterday I gave myself a lie-in. So I literally haven't had a lie-in for, I want to say it's over a month. Oh, that's not true actually. After I had the festival I did have a lie-in, but in like normal circumstances I haven't. So yeah, I thought I felt like knackered. I was just like super tired, and it wasn't really like going, if you know what I mean. So it felt like my body needed a bit more rest. So yeah, I had a lie-in, and then I didn't train for the rest of the day. I had physio, which was interesting. He taped up my leg and showed me how to tape it for the race, which I'm hoping will be helpful. Oh, I've never been this way before. I don't think, have I? Oh my god, I just ran a big circle. I literally just ran a big circle. Okay, I think I need to go back again. Distracted. Yeah, and anyway, I didn't train yesterday, and I got a bit down about it. I always feel really irritable if I don't train, which I think partly, obviously, is physiological. Like obviously you do get endorphins and stuff from training. I think part of it, or the bigger part of it anyway, is very much mental. Like, I think because when I was younger I really struggled with my mental health, and also really struggled with addiction as well, for quite a few years, and it took me a long old while to get out of it. And honestly, really the only things that helped me were having like a good routine and exercise. So it's really difficult now if I don't do it, which sometimes I can't. Like obviously life gets in the way, or my body just doesn't want it. My brain struggles to kind of tell me that's okay. So yeah, anyway, I used to really struggle with my mental health for like years, since I was, God, in various forms since I was about 11. And then as I got older I struggled with addiction. Started off as fun, ended up not fun. And the only thing which helped was having a routine, so having quite like a set life, I guess, and exercise meant I was able to not do those harmful behaviours anymore, which obviously I'm like infinitely happier now. I was very unhappy before, and also I was stuck in so many cycles of like thought and behaviour and stuff that just weren't good for me. Oh yes, I think I found the route. I don't think I've lived here for bloody God knows how long now. I think nearly a year. Yes, this is the way. Yeah, so obviously that was really hard, and I definitely didn't help myself because I kind of just pretended it wasn't happening for years. Yeah, I was very much still like functional, but underneath obviously things were going quite badly wrong. And then as I grew up I discovered the gym, probably at about 18, which really helped with my general like confidence and my mental health, but it didn't help those other things. So I still didn't have a routine, still was struggling with the addiction side of things. And then I found yoga, which I think was probably the catalyst for all the positive kind of changes that have happened. Never really done exercise before that had helped my mental health the same way yoga did. I started with hot yoga, like it's called 26 and 2, where I did it, and then I did other forms as well, like flow and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't really know what it was about yoga specifically. There was just some kind of magic in it that really helped. So I did that for quite a while. Eventually I had to stop just because I couldn't afford it. It was quite expensive, especially for like how much I was earning at the time. Then I started running. Sometimes when I'm in a situation like this, I don't know if you can see, like I've got a twig stuck to my head. Oh, there it goes. And I've got lots of welts on my leg from the stingers. What do you think? Could I not have picked road running? Like the stingers here are literally up to my head. Okay. I'm in so much pain. It's mud. My feet are wet. It's just road running. So simple, so easy, so boring, but yeah, it's hard work sometimes. Ow, I think it's the stingers, I'm not gonna lie, the stingers are getting to me today. There are lambs and all their mums, getting quite big now. I've been running this way since they were, well, not since they were born, but since they came out to the field. So I've seen them grow up, which is quite cute. I cried the first time I saw them. If anyone's watched that video, these are the same lambs. So yes, I think I might admit defeat on the stinging net in front, and I'm going to go back the roadway. I'm not really running at the moment because, well, I'm not running right now because of the sheep, but I'm not running because it's so overgrown. If I, like the vines will catch my feet, if you know what I mean, like the stems of the plant, so it's not really worth trying to run over it. Look, can you see them? I'm quickly going to go over just to see the pigs. Hello. Hello. Hello, piggies. Oh, it's been a really nice run today. It's reminded me why I love to run. Good morning, guys. It's really quite early, as you can probably tell from how my voice sounds. But it's Sunday today, so last day of the week, and I've got my long run today. So obviously I'm tapering, so it's just 7.5 miles. I'm planning on getting out pretty early today, so it's 5:25 at the moment. I'm hoping to be up by like 5:30ish. Should take me just over an hour, I think, to do that run, and then I'm gonna get back and then get changed, and we're gonna go climbing, which will be fun. It's difficult to film climbing. Yesterday I went to like a health club thing in the morning, so we went out for a cycle first. So I tried mini bike, which was super fun because it's quite quick. I did fall off obviously, but it was just like a minor fall. It was in front of 2 other people, 2 runners, which was really embarrassing, but I've just got a little bruise on my calf, so no dramas. I just couldn't quite work out the gears going uphill, so I did some research, now I know. And then yeah, afterwards we went to the health club. I went to the gym, which I'll insert a little clip of here. I filmed like one exercise just to give you like a little peek.
and we also went swimming and into the sauna, which was really nice. But yeah, I'll update you once I'm out on the run.
So I did my run. It was very fun. You probably saw a little tiny clip of it, but yeah, it was really good. I did cow spotting mostly, just looked at all the baby cows. And then afterwards I came back, had some breakfast, and when we went rock climbing, which was really good. And that's pretty much my whole week. I'm really tired today, so I think the swimming yesterday, I don't know if I mentioned, but we went swimming, so I think that really tired me out. So I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day, and then it will be race week next week. Wish me luck.